All right, welcome to Sinbin Stream. Yes, disappointed the Packers lost. We have Chiefs Bills, but currently in the Chicago market, we're getting the end of Broncos Texans. And I forgot to fix the chat, so let me handle that right away so I can highlight. Yeah, that was embarrassing. I'm kind of glad I didn't see that game. That was pathetic. And looks like the Broncos just won. So as long as they don't take a more than a 2-minute timeout, we should get to this game on time. Hello, Fighting Whales. Thanks for being here. All right, gonna fix the chat. 1 second. There we go. Wilson Pin show after that Packers loss. Yeah, that was tough. I don't know what LaFleur is doing, passing up a field goal down 13-6 on 4th and 8 from their own 13. I'm really getting sick of Brandon McManus's garbage. I know it was windy, but he hooked a 43-yarder that I don't know whether or not it was affected by the wind or not, but Bears game is already over. Yeah, we were on bonus coverage. Bears game was already over. We in the Chicago market, we got Bears, Bengals, and we got Vikings, Lions. We did not get the Packers for some reason. But again, hopefully we will get to Bills Chiefs momentarily, but I wouldn't be surprised if they join it in progress because Bears is not over. Am I on the wrong channel? Oh, that's what it is. You're right. I was watching the end of the my bad. I was watching the end of Vikings Lions. Oh, for God's sakes. Well, let me see if I get this on NFL Plus. Unless, wow, I didn't think the Bears were going to choke this away. Holy crap. I just saw that, yeah. Bengals tied it up. All right, well, let me get out of red zone. How do I get, yeah. Which is currently, yeah, I was on Fox. You're right. My mistake. Can I get, bless you. Okay, Bears, Lions. What about Chiefs, Bills? Ah, damn it. Let me see. Oh, man. Are you kidding me? So are we going to be late getting to this? All right. Whose broadcast is this? Yeah, I would need Sunday ticket in order to see it. So I got to wait for this Bears game to be over. Awesome. All right, we'll get there when we get there. Yeah, we're definitely going to be late. So let's refresh. Yep, live stats. All right. Well, all I got is live stats. So let me go to. And the stupid app is crashed on me again. All right, well. Wow, major choke job in progress in Cincy by the Bears. All right, 14:53 to go in this game. So yeah, apologies, we're not there yet. Let's see. Allen, a pass to Shakir to the Buffalo 20 for 4 yards. So 2nd and 6 for the Bills. Bears return the ball. My God, there's still 50 seconds to go. 1 timeout in that game. Interesting. All right, well, I'm at the mercy of this game ending. We'll go back to red zone then, which looks blurry currently. Incomplete. Let's see. Whoops. All right, audio's good. 14:09. Sorry, clock is stopped. Awesome. 2nd and 6 at 14:09. What the heck happened then? All right. Allen to Shakir for 4 yards at the 20. Incomplete to Coleman. Penalty on Watson. That was a DPI, so 5 yards, 1st and 10. Cook to the Buffalo 29 for 4 yards, so another 2nd and 6. Clock is stopped at 14:09. I could listen, but I don't want to have that going out. All right. Over the air. Bears have a 3rd and 10 down by 1. Yeah, I was on Fox. Sorry, Wales. Sorry, Rhonda. I don't get the game yet. Hello, Rhonda. Hello, Fish. I'll just keep an eye on the down and distance here. All right. 1st and 10 at 2nd and 3 on 12:53 now. Caleb Williams scrambling at his own 20, past the line of scrimmage, picks up the 1st down at the 40. $12.50. 2nd and 3 Bills. 7 yards by Cook. 17 yards by Cook, 12:15, 1st and 10 for the Bills. I should get open ESPN. They may be ahead on their box. 1st and 10 for the Bears right now. Well, at least the Lions lost. Boy, did I hate having to root for the Vikings, but Packers need any and all help they can get. Bears at their own 42. Williams back to pass, throws down, caught. Broken away. He's going to get into the end zone. That's a touchdown by Cortland Loveland with 17 seconds to go. 3rd and 4 coming up for the Bills at the Kansas City 33. $10.52. Third and 5 now. Unbelievable. Why is this frozen? Did their play-by-play freeze? I guess I could listen to the game. 2-point attempt coming up for the Bears. It's 47-42. 1st and 10. Bills picked it up with 10-12 to go. First and 10, Buffalo. Bears going for 2. In motion. Loveland fakes the handoff. Williams over the middle, threw it incomplete. 9:28 to go. 2nd and 14 for the Bills. Good Lord. Yeah, I knew this Bears game was going to be a problem. They were so slow. Packers game was already underway in the third, and the Bears weren't even at halftime yet. A lot of points in the second half, I think, as well. Yeah, I was on Fox. 8 lead changes today in the football game. Third and 8 at the Kansas City 23. You know what? Let's just do their play-by-play for now. Or no, where's their game cast? That might be better. There we go. 3rd and 8 from the 23 at 8:45. Oh, wonderful. We got ads, too. Touchdown, Bills. All right, sorry, just saw it on their thing. 23-yard touchdown pass, Allen to Kincaid from the 23 with 8 minutes to go. Bengals, Flacco back to pass on first down. Throws down the sideline, incomplete, out of bounds. And the extra point is good. And the Bills will be kicking off. Well, this stinks that we don't get the game yet, thanks to this non-overtime game going 3.5 hours. Unbelievable. This is unheard of for pro football. Catch to the 40 by Chase for the Bengals. All right, let's... ...11 plays, 84 yards, 7 minutes taken off the clock. To Kincaid on 3rd and 8 from the KC 23. Flacco in shotgun. 4 seconds to go from his own 48. Back to pass. Rolls to the right. Chucks it not very far. It's going to come short and picked off by the Bears at about the 20 and slide down. 47-42 Bears. Cheapers. All right. They better not. They better go to this game. There's no reason to take a full break. All right. Kickoff. The Chiefs have it at their own 31, 1st and 10. Bears choked, and then the Bengals choked harder. Oh, is it rain? Hey, I got it on red zone finally. 2nd and 7 for the Chiefs. Looks like it's wet in Buffalo. All right, we're just about set here. Anytime CBS wants to finish their break. This is insane. They shouldn't be taking a full break when they're late for a game. Chiefs at their own 36. Back to pass. Mahomes dropped over the middle by Hollywood Brown. So 3rd and 7 coming up. At 7:16. Yeah, 3rd and 7 from their own 36. Chiefs are going right to left. Opposite of this. All right, here's the 3rd and 7. Yeah, it is 7:13. 2 receivers each side. He has a back with him. Back to pass. Mahomes, far sideline, overshot. Was that Rice? Yeah, Rice, the target, incomplete. 4th and 7 Chiefs coming up at 7:12. Yeah, see my tablet. Yeah, I hear you. Believe me, it pained me to have to actually root for the Vikings to beat the Lions. Rams up 7-0 on the Saints as they start the second. No score in Las Vegas between the Jaguars and the Raiders. $6:59 to go in the first. I'm assuming after the punt. All right, finally we're live. 1st and 10, Bills. All right, yep, we are live. At their own 30-yard line. Handoff right up the gut by Cook. He gets about 8 or 9. That'll bring up 2nd and 1. 6:50 to go in the first. Finally, we missed the first 8+ minutes. Yeah, Kincaid with a walk-in touchdown. He was wide open in the right flat, or the far flat. No, that would have been the near sideline. Yeah, the Bills are in their blue jerseys going left to right, white helmets, white pants. 2nd and 2, actually. Handoff to Cook up the hash marks. He gets it down to the 45. 1st and 10, Bills. 6:10 to go. Wait, what the heck is the Bears' record? 5-3, I guess? Yeah. That's a huge loss by the Lions. They're 5-3. And I think, what does that make the Vikings? 4-4? I think I got to look at the standings. All right, Bills. Allen and shotgun Shakir into the backfield. Back to pass. Allen looking. Throws over the middle off of Kincaid's hands, I think. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Clock stops at what? 5:38, I guess? Yeah. Wow, the play-by-play, yeah, is slow. No, it's 5:34. Yeah. All right, 2nd and 10, 5:34 to go, first quarter, in shotgun. Back to pass through to the back, out of the backfield for maybe 2.5. This is going to be 3rd and 6.5, 7. They call it 7. Yeah. Oh, is my number lock off? Yep, that was the problem. All right, clock rolling, 5:05 to go, first quarter. 5-3 Chiefs. I think 5-2 Bills in Orchard Park, New York. Shotgun, back to pass, looking far side, thrown, caught short of the sticks. Oh, that was Kincaid. The other one might have been in the other, forgot their other tight end. 5-yard gain. It's 4th and 2. As of now, the Bills staying out on the field. With 4.5 to go, first quarter. From the Chiefs, 47. Shotgun. Allen back to pass. Only a 4-man rush. Time. Throws over the middle. Nearly intercepted. Incomplete. And that's a turnover on downs. Chiefs take over. Good field position for their Mahomes and company on the offensive side of the ball. Yeah, I don't know what it is. They did have a... I'm not making excuses, but Banks went out early. I don't think he returned. Wooden on defense, and they couldn't stop the run. What's that guy? The guy, Rico Dowdle, just ran up the gut. I mean, I didn't get to see the game. I listened to the game. So Wooden was out, didn't return. Kraft had I think a right knee injury. That didn't look good. Golden left the game too. I mean, they still had Dobbs and I think Savion. They were going to Malik Heath a little bit. Musgrave, I know, caught one, but Kraft is the better tight end. And I don't know. I don't understand. Well, McManus has got to be gone tomorrow. They got to go with Haversick. Screw McManus now. 43-yarder, even if it's into the wind and you hook it, I'm sorry, you're gone. And then 4th and 8 from the 13, and you're down 7 and you don't kick the field goal. I know it's hindsight, but I was questioning it live. I'm like, why are we not kicking a field goal here? But they better get pumped up for Philly on a Monday night. So, yeah. Well, it's going to be their alternate. I don't know how often they wear them. Who knows though. Sam said boo. Oh, are you rooting for the Bills? Gotcha. McManus? Yeah, but he's been terrible since he came back from injury. He missed 2 field goals out of 4 last week. Nearly cost him the game. And he missed one today that cost him the game. They shouldn't have been in that situation. He missed a 43-yarder. You got to be able to hit that. I don't care the conditions. Haversick hit a 61-yarder. That's the club record. And he hadn't missed, so. All right. Shotgun. Mahomes faked the handoff. Caught by Rice at the Bills' 35. 1st and 10. 4:07 to go. First quarter. Go Broncos. I'm not a big Broncos fan. Hey, Taylor. Yeah, both our teams lost. So, at least you lost to McCarthy and the Vikings, so I guess that's better because you're losing to... We had trouble with Young 2 years ago when they were 2-7-15, so... All right, Rice with a catch by the sideline, and that's about 7 or 8 yards. 2nd down for the Bills. I didn't rant. Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm just disappointed. I'm kind of in shock. I didn't get to see the game. I only listened, and it was dreadful. I don't know. The offense is so hit or miss. It's so frustrating. Defense holds the team to 16. You got to win. with that offense. A handoff to Rice, and he's close to the first down. It's going to depend on the spot. They stopped the clock briefly at 2:50. Now it's rolling. Is it first or is it 3rd and 1? Come on, CBS. Oh, for God's sakes. It is 3rd and 1 at the Buffalo 24. Now they say it's 1st and 10. ESPN had it as 3rd and 1. Which is it? It is 1st and 10. All right. Mahomes in shotgun, 3 receivers to the far side, back to pass. Mahomes looking, and he's sacked, but for no gain. Oh, we got a late flag, too, at 2:11. Come on. There. Holding on the Bills. That's going to be another first down for Buffalo. I mean, sorry, it's against Buffalo. It's a first down for the Chiefs. Wait. All right, 1st and 10, Chiefs in shotgun. Mahomes hands it off to the near sideline, and it's a gain of about 5 by Smith. 2nd and 5 coming up. All right, 2nd and oh, jeez. 2nd and 6, actually. Worthy in motion, handoff to Kareem Hunt, and he's going to be close to the first down. I think they marked him. Oops, sorry, my clock is way off. My sister's in town. I forgot to tell her I was doing this game. 3rd and 1 coming up. No, somebody was at the door. I'm not eating. 3rd and 1. Bills. Why do we see both? Chiefs are 0 for 1 on 3rd. In shotgun, Kelsey in motion. Handoff to Hunt. He's got it. He's inside the 5, down to at least the 3. 1st and goal for Kansas City. And that may be the last play of the first quarter. They don't seem to be in a rush to run this play. End of the first quarter. All right, let's fix the clock real quick. First and goal. Let's see, where did they mark the 3? Okay, I gotta get back to the box score so we don't get these ads. There we go. All right. Let's see. Hey, Alex. Yeah, a lot of strange losses today. I don't know how the Bears blew that. I had the end of Vikings Lions, and then I was watching Broncos. Who are the Broncos? Oh, the Texans, and I kind of missed what the Bears and Bengals, lost track. All right. Rams up 13-0 here on red zone. Injured Saint. Actually, let's just scroll up here. Yeah, Rams 13-0, 11-28. That can't be right. I'm sure this is behind. Yeah, 11-14 now. Jacksonville and Vegas still scoreless. Are those the only 3 games going right now? All right. Second quarter underway, and an easy walk-in touchdown by Rice at 14:56, and we could be tied pending the extra point. Excuse me. Yeah. It was a direct snap. Rice was he got a block from Kareem Hunt, who was lined up in shotgun with it to the right. All right, extra point by Harrison Butker. Snap, hold, kick on the way, and good. 7-all. Kickoff after, I'm sure, a long time out. Is that right though? Are those the only? All right. Second quarter just barely underway. All right, let's take a look at the scoreboard real quick. All right. Oh my gosh, just get this out of here. NFL. Why is this site so bad? Scores, for crying out loud. All right, thanks, Sam. I see. Oh my gosh, Taylor. Fine, I'll go through this. Yeah, no, we're not going to trade Love. No, ridiculous. No, I wasn't yelling for a sandwich. Okay, I don't know. I don't care about Chick-fil-A. There, I caught up. None of them made any sense, Taylor. But yes. Yeah, I don't know. Only 3 games. All right, well, we're tied at 7. I don't know why ESPN still has 7-6. Jags are in Raiders territory. Oh, Saints got the ball back, but I wouldn't expect much of them in Los Angeles. And incomplete by Trevor Lawrence. This might be too tight. Oh, I forgot to put these helmets closer. Oh, well. Well, they're sort of visible. All right. Just leave them like, I'll move them this way. All right, kickoff returned up the side. Well, about to the 25. Can't tell which hash mark because they do the RoboCam behind the kicker for some reason now. All right, we'll check out the numbers later once we're caught up. Looks like the Saints are trying a field goal right now. All right, 1st and 10. Allen hands it off to Cook. Not much there. Maybe 1 or 2. Yeah, 1. 2nd and 9 coming up the middle. Gonna mark him at the 31. Okay, Taylor, I will be quiet. Okay, it's hard to note sarcasm. Gotcha, I didn't see it. 2nd and 9, back to pass. Caught by Coleman near the 36, so it'd be about a 3rd and 4 coming up. 14 minutes to go, 2nd quarter. 13:49. All right, 3rd and 4 at their own, like 37. Shotgun, back to pass. Allen looking, escapes the pocket, but is taken down for a sack. That'll bring up about 4th and 5. And let's make sure this is muted. Yeah. All right, punting unit on the field. Here's the snap. Moves forward, kick in the air to the far. Let's see, about the 16. Returned between the hash and the far numbers to about the 21. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. $12:47 to go. All right. Oh, yeah. Congrats to the Dodgers. Hear ya. Yep. Yeah. No, it's just. It's a long day. I didn't sleep well again, too. I hear you. Especially both teams losing at home. I don't know what's going on. Bears somehow getting a gift on the road, too. Ridiculous. I know, guys. I'm muted. I was trying to talk to my sister, and they're still at commercial, so there's nothing going on. Saints got a field goal. It's 13-3. Let's see, who's the Wisnowski is their kicker or punter, 48 yards. Wait, who was the return man? Remigio? Yeah. All right. Allen's 9 of 11, 66 yards, a touchdown. He's taken a sack. That was just on that third down play. Cook, 8 carries, 43 yards. Kincaid, 2 for 28 receptions, 1 touchdown. Shakir, 3 for 14. Johnson, 2 for 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 receivers. Mahomes, 2 for 4, 26. Hunt, 3 carries, 14. Rice, 2 carries for 6, but a touchdown. That's right. Kincaid had the reception while we were still watching the Bear game. And Rice, 1 catch for 19. Worthy, 1 for 7. Taylor, you're fine. I'll be quiet. No, I haven't seen the 6-7 ad. Shotgun to Mahomes, and he faked the handoff and got sacked back at the 31. About a loss of 5, I think. 2nd and 15. So, let's see. Yeah, Mahomes just had no time. 47 was in the backfield for the sack. Wish this play-by-play would update quicker. Shotgun, Mahomes, back to pass. Throws over the middle, caught wide open as Rice in Bills territory. Rice on the catch, 1st and 10. And nobody had Rice up the seam, right between the hash marks. All right, 11:35 to go. 2nd quarter, 7-all. From the Bills, 46, handoff. Hunt gets at least the 1st down, and he gets forward to about the 31 or 32. 1st and 10, Chiefs. 11:15 to go. Good blocking at the O-line. Man, people were looking for people to block. There was no defense there till after 10 yards. About 10 yards before first contact. All right, shotgun. Handoff. That is a loss this time. Who is that? 26? Oh, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. That's right. They called him up because I think what's his name is Pacheco, I think, is inactive today. Looks like that was which Bosa is that? Joey Bosa on the tackle. 2nd and 12 coming up. All right. In shotgun. Mahomes back to pass. Looking. Throws. And incomplete. 83 was the target downfield. Noah Gray. 3rd and 12 coming up. 10:09 to go. Excuse me. All right, 3rd and 12 at the Bills 35. Shotgun, back to pass, throws, caught Worthy at about the 28, or did he juggle it? 10:03? No, now the clock's rolling. It's not enough for the 1st down. So 4th and, I don't know, 4th and 5, they said. Finally, they put it up. Lightning beating Mammoth. Okay. I'll have to check in on NHL. All right, Butker, 12 of 15 on the year. I think 46-yard attempt coming up. From the near hash mark, or the right hash mark, and we got a late whistle at 9:31. What was the whistle for? Timeout Bills. Are they trying to ice him? At 9:31? I don't know. All right, so what are we doing here? So, teaming. Okay, let's see. All right, here we go. Butker setting up for the field. 4th and 5 field goal attempt coming up. 46-yarder. Kick is up in the air, right down the middle, and good at 9:27. 10-7 in favor of the Chiefs. Timeout on the field. They'll kick off after a short commercial break. All right, man, hopefully this feed is all right. Okay. Let's check in on the NHL real quick. All right, NHL Panthers. Yeah, 7-6 Packers. I know that. I mean 7-6 Panthers. Yeah, and then McManus missed that field goal. That killed him. 43-yarder. They need to get Havrasek back out there. Forget McManus. All right, in progress. Lightning 2, Mammoth 1. 12 seconds to go. The second. Jackets and Islanders just underway in Long Island. 20-3 Rams over the Saints. 5:39 in the second. Looks like the punting unit is on the field for the Saints. Still no score at the 2-minute warning in Las Vegas. Jaguars and Raiders tied at 0. All right. All right. Ow. Mason Crosby. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sorry. I've been muting when I've been trying to talk to my sister and wife. Yeah, Lightning beating Mammoth. No, I haven't seen the 6-7 ad. Yeah. Yeah, I was muting. Sorry. Mason Crosby. Yeah, he has a radio show somewhere in Wisconsin, but he's done. He's cooked. They have Havrasek. Havrasek was perfect while McManus was out. He hit a 61-yarder, which is the club record for the Packers. They don't need to stick with McManus. It's ridiculous. All right, kick by Butker into the air, and it's going to be returned up the near numbers to the 30. Maybe the 31. We got some pushing and shoving late. All right. We have... Okay, that's not the right time. All right, they don't have the right... Here we go. Nope. 1st and 10 for the Bills at their own 30. Let me check the time, though. 9:21 is right. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a good joke. Havlicek, right, of the Celtics? Yeah. I hear you. Good call. Good reference. Sorry about earlier, Taylor, if I was in a mood. I'm sorry. Oh, a little flip pass by Allen, just, like that, and it's a first down near midfield. Unbelievable. Allen faked the handoff to Cook, moved forward in the pocket, thought about taking off, and then just did an old underhanded, like, you know, I hate to say Brett Favre. Plenty of people have done it. And that was 85. I keep forgetting that 86 is Kincaid. That was Jackson Hawes, Hawes. At the 48, rolls to the far side, caught and taken down. It looks like the Chiefs 46, so that's about a gain of 5. Yeah. Why is this so far behind? Why is the play-by-play like stalling out here? Okay, yeah, Hawes to the Buffalo 48 for 18 yards, but they're behind a play. So that was Shavers on the last catch. 2nd and 3. I didn't give him enough credit. Handoff Cook. He has the first down inside the 40, near the sideline, about the 37. 1st and 10 Bills. Hold on. We got a flag at 7:58. Holding on the Bills, so I spoke too soon. Back them up. So it was 2nd and 3. It'll be 2nd and 13. Looks like, who's the guilty party? Who got the call? 88 on the Bills. Guilty of the hold, I guess. All right, 7:39 to go. Oh, come on, get in there. Back to pass, Allen, 4-man rush. Throws over the middle, caught inside the 30, 20, 15, and out of bounds at about the 7 or 8. That was Kincaid. I was going to say that. 1st and goal, Bills. They're going right to left in the second quarter. Ow. Man, nobody was near Kincaid. Like, once he caught it, he was in the clear for a while. All right, handoff up the middle, down to about the 2 or 3. That was Ty Johnson on the carry. 2nd and goal coming up. Yeah, first down. Walk-in touchdown. That looks like Ty Johnson on 2nd and goal. 6:39 to go. Bills retake the lead. Up 3 pending the extra point. Mahomes warming up on the sideline. The Broncos fan. Yeah, I hear you. All right, thanks for understanding, Taylor. I apologize, though. F the Chiefs, Chargers, and Raiders. Don't let Rhonda hear you that. All right, here's the extra point. It's up and good. Who's their kicker again? Is it Prater? Assuming Bass is still injured. Let me double check that. Yeah, who had the earlier one? Yeah, Prater. Yeah, okay. Prater's still doing the kicking for the old Bills. Excuse me. All right. So tonight, Seahawks, Commanders. Tomorrow night, Oilers, Blues. I didn't feel like doing Cardinals, Cowboys. We will be back for Monday Night Football, of course, because it's Packers, Eagles, or Eagles, Packers. I think they're at home. Like, that makes a difference. They just lost to Carolina at home. Tuesday and Wednesday night, 6 and 9 o'clock Central double headers. Again, I think somebody did vote for the Predators game that night, but we had a good crowd for the last Oilers game, so I decided to do that instead of Canucks Predators. But Man, the Blues are bad. Maybe I should rethink that in favor of the Bears. Well, I don't know. But we will go with the vote for Red Wings Vegas. Plus, I think that is the better game. Thursday night hockey, because my son still has flag football on Thursday nights, and it's kind of difficult with traffic to get back before kickoff. And I think it's another bad Thursday night game that I'm not interested in anyways. But we'll return to that soon. Oh, and fantasy, you have Prater. Yeah, I hear you. All right, pardon me. All right, let's 2-1 Lightning over the Mammoth in Utah, second intermission. Islanders up 1-0 on the Blue Jackets in Long Island. All right, Ty Johnson, 2 carries, 8 yards, and a touchdown. Kincaid has the touchdown catch for Buffalo. Rashee Rice on a direct snap, rushing touchdown. 2 carries for 6 yards and a touchdown. All right, kickoff. Up the near sidelines, near numbers, up to the hash marks, to the 30, 35, and tackled at about the 41. Good field position coming up for the Chiefs at 6:31. Man, I hate that Bears game went so late. And, we missed like that whole first drive by the Bills. We missed the touchdown. Oh, well. I mean, that game didn't even go overtime. It was just... All right, they mark it at the 40, 1st and 10. Mahomes in shotgun. Handoff. I think that's Hunt. Up the middle. He gets at least 8 or 7 or 8. Second and shorts. Second and short, not shorts. The Buffalo. What are they going to call that? That's not going to be new high mark, is it? Yeah, I know. I hear you, Sam, but it's hard to get back for the kickoff. And, the Raiders are awful. I'd rather just take my time and get home and do the Kings game that night. Swing pass to Rice. He's got the first down, and he's into Bills territory. 1st and 10. Ugh. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, outdoor stadiums in the north, I should say, in the northern United States is getting kind of rare. Browns and Bears want to build indoor stadiums. In shotgun, back to pass. Mahomes rolls to the near sideline to avoid the rush. Throws down the sideline, incomplete, out of bounds. He had to dump it. He had to get rid of it. 5:03, 2nd and 10. Yeah, wait, somebody is like saying, yeah, they want a retractable roof. Wow, yeah, not a late hit out of bounds. I think he was still in bounds, but with the protection Mahomes gets, a little shocking that the Bills did that. It looked like people were open, but to the far side, and Mahomes was rolling to the near side. 2 receivers each side, a back in shotgun with him. Shotgun, handoff up the middle, and that's at least 5, maybe 6. Should be 3rd and 4 or less here. And that was the guy who had the touchdown. Wrong team. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I was thinking of the Bills. Wrong 26. Actually, they say 3rd and 3. Give him a gain of 7. New high mark. Yeah, yeah, thanks. That's why that's such a weird name though. Or maybe they'll just call it high mark again, but pass by Mahomes, nearly intercepted, but we got a flag on the play, or maybe it was just knocked away. But in any case, there's a flag on 3rd down. What's the call? All right, the ref isn't saying yet. Fourth down, illegal formation on the Chiefs. I think they said 74 was not on the line of scrimmage. Probably a tackle. Taylor, number 74. All right, maybe the Chiefs. I was wondering, I mean, do you take it to force them into 3rd and 8 rather than allow them to take a shot on 4th and 3? And I don't know who, somebody took a timeout. I don't know if it was the Chiefs. No, it was the Bills. Yeah, their defense looked like they were out of sorts. So 4th and 3 after this called timeout. I got to remember to reset the timeouts at half. Yeah, they were trying to change the call, and they had Sean, was it McDermott, had to take a quick timeout because they were not set for this 4th and 3. That's why I wondered if you might take the illegal formation, see if they don't pick up the 3rd and 8 or something. But I don't know. In shotgun, just inside the 40. They got to get just inside the 36. Shotgun, back to pass, knocked down near the sticks. Intended receiver was Rice. Turnover on downs. It'll be Buffalo ball, 1st and 10. Whoops, 4:12 to go. What did I do? There it is. Oh, little, just holy cow. Thank you, Derek. Chiefs cheers. Cheaters. Chiefs cheaters, go Broncos. Wow. Rams just missed a 39-yarder. Maybe it was blocked or tipped. Looked like the rush got there and he was at his feet. Yeah, the left edge, so from the right side, just beat. Yeah, I think he tipped it. Or did he? Oh, maybe he missed it and the kicker just got distracted and shanked it. I don't know. It almost looked like he dove too far. 68-yarder. That's insane. So there's your record. All right, we can scrub what's his name's name off the record books. And good that he got it. He's the one that hit it in preseason from 70. All right, let's see. Wait, how does it 68? It says 41. Wait, little. I got the wrong team, don't I? I was thinking Jags for some reason. I'm probably wrong. Wait, they just showed it. Why is their box score wrong on ESPN? Was I looking? I was looking at punting. Yeah, I just saw it. Oh my gosh, he almost hit the back wall. He had a lot more leg than 68. Just saw it on Red Zone. My gosh. Well, good. I'm glad it was him since he had it in preseason. And they're down 6-3. Wow. All right. Bills ball. Handoff. Cook has the first down and then some into Bills territory down to about the 44. 4:02 to go first quarter. Or second quarter, first half. Under 4 to go now. Cook right up the far hash mark. Oh, yeah. The safety missed the tackle and he got extra. Number 6 on the Chiefs, swinging a miss. That was Brian Cook, a little Cook on Cook action and a swing and a miss. Handoff to Cook, far numbers, and he gets about 3 to the Chiefs 41. 2nd and 7 coming up. Wait, what? Yes, we know. I know Rice should have gone to jail. I don't know whatever happened with that case. How he's not in jail, I don't know. Second and 7, under 250 in the second quarter. Shotgun, Allen. Dump off to Shakir. He moves forward, but he's at least 2 yards short, maybe 3. Bringing up third down. It is 3rd and 3. So about a 3-yard pass to Shakir. Or wait, 4 yard? 4 yard. 4 yard. Man, 68 yards. That's incredible. All right, they don't have to. Yeah, that'll be the 2-minute warning. They don't have to take another snap. 3rd and 3 coming up after the 2-minute warning. Let me get some water. Oh. 68-yard field goal for Little League. Yeah. I mean, and that's the guy who had the 70-yarder in preseason. Yeah, but they're down 6-3 to the Raiders in Vegas. Oh, really? Yeah. Well, maybe they're buried under the stairs then. I don't know what I did with them, unless they used to be in the downstairs closet, but the Saints just got a touchdown, 20-9. Ow. Still at commercial. All right, we got water. All right. Yeah, I guess we'll take a look at the standings sometime soon, too. Jeepers creepers. What a day. All right, that's muted, so that's good. Hey, we got 9 likes. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Excuse me. All right. What happened to the scores? They go away when I refreshed? All right. Oh, it's all right. Third. Now they say 3rd and 2. When did they change it to 3rd and 2? At the 36.5. Dump off pass. And looks like Shakir has enough for the first down. Just barely. 1st and 10. Under. Whoops. Forgot to start the clock. Under 150 to go. Clock stopped at 1:45. Chiefs used their first timeout. They have 2 remaining. Bills only have 1 left. Bills leading by 4, 14-10. 1:45 to go, second quarter. Yep, Chiefs 5-3. Bills 5-2. Again, 6-3 Raiders at half, as reported by Derek. Little hit a 68-yarder to make it 6-3. Otherwise, the Jags would have been shut out in the first half. Halftime, Rams 20, Saints 10 in Los Angeles. Or I should say Inglewood, right? They play in Inglewood. All right. Under center, Cook the deep back. Fakes the handoff. Back to throw. Far sideline, caught and out of bounds inside the 5. 1st and goal. Number 88 with the catch. That, of course, well, who is that? Knox. Okay, sorry, I forgot who Knox. Dawson Knox, 30-yard catch. Dang. 1st and goal. Wait, that took 2 seconds? Seriously? How can that be right? How did that take 2 seconds off the clock? They must have reset the clock. Cook moves forward towards the line. I don't know if they called it. No, they said he's short. 2nd and goal. I don't know. The ball came loose in the end zone. I think they're going to say Cook's knee was down. I don't think he ever touched anybody, though. He was laying on a Chief. This should be a touchdown. I would think the Bills would challenge this. Of course, we're in the middle of a replay, so I don't know what the clock's at. 1:35. And, okay, seriously? I don't... Show another angle. I'm not so sure he was down. I mean, they're not going to be able to overrule it since the call on the field was short. I don't know. All right, 2nd and goal coming up. Each team has 1 timeout. Allen tries to keep it, and did he get it? I guess not. 3rd and goal, 128. He's very close, but that might be the right call that he didn't. So I'm assuming the Chiefs just burned their last time out. I still don't understand how that one play for 30 yards took. They must have reset that clock. Boy, I don't know how Allen could have been stopped there. All right, now they say 1:30 to go. Wait, now did they give him the touchdown? Or did they challenge it? I'm so confused. Okay, now they called it a touchdown? Okay, I guess he got a touchdown. 20-10, pending the extra point. Well, that was nice. Nice of anybody to like signal that other than verbally on the broadcast. Kick is up. They still had 3rd and goal for the extra point, 20-10. And it's good. Excellent job. Bang up job there by CBS. They're usually the most reliable, I think, of all the broadcasts, but unbelievable. Now 1:33 to go. Can we figure out the clock situation? I mean, that has been abysmal. Because they must have reset it and not shown the reset, because that 30-yard pass took 2 seconds, which is impossible. All right, so Allen with a rushing touchdown, and also Johnson with a rushing touchdown, and Kincaid with a receiving touchdown, and Rashee Rice with a rushing touchdown on a direct snap, and Butker had a 46-yard field goal. So that's the 21-10 score. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. All right. All right. I know you don't like the Chargers, Chiefs, and Raiders, Sam. You've said that earlier. All right. We know. Chiefs are losing, so you're good. Broncos won. Raiders are only up 3 at the half. We got it. We got it. All right. Oh, second half is underway in Las Vegas. Raiders with the ball at their own 31.5. Back to pass. Geno Smith throws near sideline. That looks like an interception. It is by the Jaguars. So the Jaguars get it in good field position just outside the Raiders' 30. Man, Geno has just been brutal. So we got a Jaguars intercept. Oh, wait, this might be overruled. They got to look at this. This looks like this ball was loose. And my audio doesn't work for Red Zone on my tablet anymore for some reason. I can't figure it out. All right, we are about to kick off here. So hold on. They may not be getting a, as they show the 68-yarder again. Returned up the far numbers to the 30, maybe the 32 or 33, where Mahomes will take a... Oh, they still have one timeout. Why did that clock stop then? Oh, I think because I marked a timeout, and then they ended up calling that a touchdown, probably. All right. I guess they called that an interception for the Jags. All right, Chiefs, 1st and 10. At their own 33-yard line. Dump off to Kareem Hunt, who gets upended at the 39. Gain of at least 5. 2nd and 4 or 5. They say 4 on CBS. And I forgot to start the clock. Back to pass Mahomes. Moves up in the pocket. Throws down the middle of the field. Kelsey caught it. And he is taken down near the Bills' 41. Just under a minute. And they still have a timeout to work with. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun. Mahomes back to pass. Throws down the near sideline. Wide open. Hollywood Brown. And I'm about to say a touchdown, but He was down at the 1, so 1st and goal. My gosh, he had a few yards on whoever was in coverage. They're letting the clock roll right now. I'm a little surprised they didn't use their timeout. They're trying to get the... Now they do. No, the Bills use it. What the heck are the Bills calling? I don't understand that either. Bills burn a timeout. I don't understand that. Make the Chiefs sweat it out. What touchdown saving tackle by the ankles, by the shoestrings, by who is that? 17, right? No, 47. Benford. Yeah, nice tackle. All right, Sam, we don't root for injuries, though. I understand you're saying that guy's out with a concussion, but... Yeah, that was a weird play because they got called for a personal foul, and Stroud, went into his slide late, and it didn't even look like they hit him in the head. It was just that he bounced off the turf. So I didn't understand that. All right, 1st and goal, handoff Hunt. He did not get in, and the Chiefs will use their timeout with 15. Well, the clock's still rolling. I think they're going to put some time back on the clock. 2nd and goal. Both teams out of timeouts.
There should probably be less time on the clock if they didn't call that stupid timeout.
I don't understand the Bills using that timeout there. Let the Chiefs try to hurry up, or let them burn their timeout. I mean, I think they just wanted to get their personnel in for a possible run, I guess. Now you figure the run is off the table. You pretty much got to pass it here.
Oh, yeah, because
so if you don't get in, I guess you could clock it. They did put 2 seconds back.
Yeah.
15 seconds, 2nd and goal from the 1. That is Worthy in motion to the near side. Hunt and shotgun with 2 receivers each side. Worthy back to pass. Mahomes time. 3-man rush into the corner. Incomplete.
9 seconds left.
Yep.
Goal from the 1.
Yep. As said first, or stated first by Sinbin, son number 2. So I missed on Red Zone what the Jags just did. Oh, so there was no... Wait. The Chiefs... I'm sorry. Well, back to this game here. 3rd and goal, Chiefs at the 1. The closest thing I had to their current throwback they're using. Yeah, that's an old one. Shotgun, back to pass, looks, throws behind Kelsey, incomplete, and he took a hit.
Don't they have blue helmets with those, or is it yellow?
No, I think this might be the ones they used the faux brown with and didn't make the attempt to make it look like a leather helmet. Oh my gosh, he took a shot. That was a hospital ball because the ball was behind him, and Chelsea couldn't brace himself, and he got popped. And they send Butker out for a 19-yard field goal attempt on 4th and 6. Snap, hold, kick is up and good. We still have 3 seconds to go in the half, but
they're gonna have to return this.
Yeah.
Because by the time...
Well, they could get it at the... If they get lucky and it's a legal procedure, they could...
If they get it, by the time it goes to the end zone, there's going to be 1 second left by the time he,
Well, they're going to kneel if they don't get something favorable. I doubt they're going to try anything here. All right. 8-point game now, 21-13. Bills up on the Chiefs. I might have to eat dinner at halftime. That's right. Oh, the Colts came back. They only lost by... I mean, still lost, but they lost by 7. They were getting beat.
24 to 7.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. Well, it was 17 to 7, then 24. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. 3 touchdowns off 6 turnovers, 3 interceptions, and 3 fumble recoveries. Well, it's pretty hard to win when you turn the ball over like that. But this, it's not like this. Huh?
Everybody has 2 losses now.
Oh, yeah, because the
Oh, we
Colts
lost
lost.
too, also.
Yeah, and we lost. That was it. Yeah, but we got a tie as well.
I forgot that we only had 1 loss.
Yep.
Which
We're the best in the NFC. Now I'm not so sure. At least in the division we are,
should have 0.
thanks to the Vikings.
We should have 0, but
Well, we don't. You are what your record says you are. We're 5-2-1.
actually no, we should have 1 loss.
Yeah, we kind of got a gift tie in Dallas
Yeah, we kind of did.
that the clock operator stopped it. But I think it was only because the Cowboy mate defended the pass. If that thing had sailed incompleted in the end zone, the game out of the back of the end zone, the game would have been over.
Yeah.
It's only because the Cowboys knocked it down, and I don't think he was gonna catch. Yeah, I don't think he was gonna catch it either.
Yeah, there's no shot the dude would have been able to turn around and catch the ball.
Yeah. Speaking of Cardinals Cowboys tomorrow night, but we're doing hockey tomorrow night instead.
No, that was Thursday.
Thursday is Raiders Broncos.
Oh, that's what I showed Thursday. Okay. Oh, that's next week.
Yeah, I think Kelsey's going to the locker room early. I don't know if fans were giving him crap, but geez, give the guy a break. I don't know. He was putting his hand up to his ear, like listening to it. But I mean, good for him. I mean, but I just, that was a wicked hit. All right, kickoff went out of the back of the end zone, so they'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 30.
Oh, I forgot that it doesn't count until the dude.
Yeah, he hit him in the ribs. Well, it's only, because if it had been still sailing and gone incomplete out of the back of the end zone, there's no way they had that second. Good job, CBS. You don't even show the kneel. Oh, no, here's the kneel down. I thought they were already walking off. Well, they're at the 35. All right, we'll get the clock started for the second half. I thought I started the correct clock. Apparently, I didn't. All right, let's see. We missed the Chiefs will get the ball. Yeah, we missed the entire opening drive and touchdown to Kincaid. So they were showing the Bears. The Bears game went 3.5 hours or more.
Well, didn't they
The Bears.
crush them? Yeah, they crushed them. Because it was like 49.
The Bengals led late. The Bears had to come back. It was 49-42 or 47-42.
Well, because, yeah, they were up like 48 to
Yeah, they blew it.
27.
They blew it. The Bengals. No.
Oh, okay.
The Bengals had a 1-point lead, and then the Bears got a long touchdown to that tight end. Not Komet, the other one. Yeah.
The rookie?
Yeah,
How
Loveland.
do you blow that?
I don't know. They did.
Of course they did.
Oh, let me fix the timeouts right now.
KC received second half.
Yeah, that's what I was pretty sure. Because the Bills had an opening drive touchdown. All right, we'll get the timer up right now. All right. Chiefs 13, Bills 21 halftime. Chiefs
What was first quarter score?
Chiefs receive second half kickoff. 7-3 maybe? I gotta look. Nope, 7-0. It was 7-0. I couldn't remember. Bless you. All right, we'll put the stats up. Hockey's still going. I think I'm going to take a quick break. Thanks, everybody, for watching. If you're new, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If you are, please consider hitting like and or subscribe. Doing one or both does help with getting YouTube to recommend the channel to other potential viewers, and that will in turn help grow the channel as well. And I thank you for your support. Excuse me. All right. Wait, did I just pause this? I didn't mean to. Hit live. There, we're live. All right.
Can I watch something downstairs?
I don't know. Are you gonna hang on? I gotta mute. All right, I'll be right back. Gonna take a quick break. Thanks, everybody. All right.
That's probably old. I bought you.
We are back. Thanks for sticking around. We still got a little bit of time till the second half. Okay, thank you. Okay. Thanks. Might get a little dinner at can you sit over there though and move this please? All right, thank you. No, it doesn't have to go that far. All right. Make sure that is live. Thank you.
You want me to help you?
Remember I told you how to do it? Just
Let me help you. Because you start doing this thing.
this is Josh on the Bills Super Bowl. Well, yeah, I know. They get the job done in the regular season, not in the postseason. I hear you.
Ask the Ravens about that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, okay. I haven't been watching the ads, so I didn't know.
Don't forget to pray, honey.
All right. All right. I have time. Mahomes, 7 of 15, 124 yards, 1 sack. Hunt, 6 for 34. The team is 12 for 56. Rice has a direct snapped rushing touchdown. Yeah, 12 for 56. And then Rice has the leading receiver at 3 catches for 51. Spread out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 receivers with a catch. Brown, 1 for 40. They ended up only getting a field goal just before halftime. So he got tackled at the 1. Kelsey, 1 for 20. Hopefully he's all right for the second half. He took a wicked hit in the end zone on an incomplete pass. And let's see, for their defense, a half sack each for Karlaftis and Galat. And a tackle for a loss for Bolton.
Nick Bolton.
Yeah. And Allen, 15 of 17, 176 yards, a touchdown, and a sack. Cook, 11 for 64. Kincaid, 3 catches, 75 yards, and a touchdown. Long of 47. All right, just about set to start the second half. All right. Here's the kick in the air. Taken at the 3, back or up the far numbers to the 30 and knocked down at about the 31. First and 10 Chiefs, 14:54. All right. Whoops. Just banged the microphone. All right, first and 10 at their own 31-yard line. Mahomes in shotgun. 3 receivers to the near side. Looks like Hunt in shotgun with him. Throws quickly to Kelsey over the middle for about 4 or 5. Second and 5 or 6 coming up. All right, audio. Okay, audio should be good. I know I was muted at halftime. I just heard it. But thank you. Second and 5 from the 36. 3 receivers to the far side, including Kelsey. Shotgun. Quick pass to Worthy. Avoids a tackle. Takes it. He doesn't even make the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of at least 1.
I think 2.
but we'll see what they call it for third down.
Max, you should have just dropped it.
Yeah, I got green here, and my I'm hearing it on my phone. And I will check on my desktop in a bit. So third down. They did call it a loss of 2. Back to pass, rolls to the near sideline, throws down the field, and broken up incomplete near midfield. Hollywood Brown, the intended target, at 13:31. 4th and 7 coming up. And the punting unit will take to the field. All right, let me check the audio on a browser real quick. Yeah, I hear it too. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. The audio's good. I've checked. Fair catch at the 17. 1st and 10 for the Bills. Yeah, I don't know. Audio's working for me. Lena, can you check? Or sorry, Sinbin admin. My bad. I don't know. I'm trying to test it right now. Yeah, I'm getting echo, so I've got it live. All right, 1st and 10 coming up. 13:23 to go. Third quarter for Buffalo. All right, thanks, Sinbin admin. All right, what's the other? We'll check the other score real quick. Oh, 9-6 Raiders now. I don't know. Well, I think they got a field goal after the interception,
Yeah,
but
they're down in the red zone.
We're going back.
It's just
Okay.
a field goal off.
okay. All right. Back from commercial. Yeah, no worries, Sam. Handoff. Cook to the 20, gain of 3. Pardon my eating. 2nd and 7. All right. Under 12:50 to go. Third quarter from their own 20. 2nd and 7. Allen, quick throw to Kincaid in the flat, and he gets out near the first down, but he's at least a yard short. Gain of 6. 3rd and 1 coming up. Well, they say 3rd and 2. All right. From their own 25. Yeah, 3rd and 2. Okay. Thought he got further, but nope. Allen on a fake handoff keeps it, goes up the far hash mark, out past the 35 to the 36. 1st and 10, Buffalo. He faked the handoff to, no, it wasn't Cook. It was Ty Johnson. And we kept it. Oh, didn't look good for Chris Jones. Hopefully he's not hurt. Fell kind of awkwardly. Looked like something might have been bothering him. Hopefully he's all right. They do hand it off to Cook. I thought it was going to be a keeper. Excuse me. 2nd and 6 after about a gain of 4 for Cook. 2nd and 7, gain of 3. All right, Jags are actually in the red zone, but it's 4th and 2 with 28 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, trailing 9-6. They've already used a timeout, too. Lawrence in shotgun, a pitch play, and they're going to – oh, man, Etienne got lit up, I think, and fell forward for the first down. All right, back to pass. Allen caught over the middle and by Kincaid and a flag on the play. Assuming this is going to be on the Chiefs. Let's listen in. All right, it was on the Chiefs, and the Bills declined it. I'm having trouble with audio for Red Zone on my tablet, so I'm having issues too. All right, handoff after the first down and no gain apparently. Sorry, I'll catch up the clock. 2nd and 10, 10 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Second and 10 at the Chiefs' 49. In shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. He has a back with him in shotgun. Back to pass. Looking. Rushes on. He rolls to the far numbers. To the sideline. Chucks it deep and out of bounds. Bringing up 3rd and 10 at 9:25. All right, big 3rd and 10, 8-point game. Still a long way to go, 9:25 in the 3rd. Shakir in motion, then he goes back. Quick throw to Shakir. He catches it at the 48 and immediately taken down for a gain of maybe 1. 4th and 9 coming up. Bit conservative there on that play call. I don't get that play call at all. You're asking a receiver to make a lot of people miss on that play. 9 minutes to go. 3rd quarter. Snap. Moves forward. Kick is in the air. Bounces and will be touched by the Bills at about the 11 with 8:38 to go. Chiefs ball, 1st and 10. Again, at their own 11 though. Jags to start the fourth quarter. First and goal, incomplete, out of bounds. Or incomplete, not out of bounds, just dropped their bad throw. All right. Sorry, I'm going to try and eat a little bit during timeouts. Second and goal for Lawrence in shotgun. Back to... Oh, he keeps it up the middle, and he is in for the touchdown. Jags lead 12-9, pending the extra point. Looked like a designed run. I don't think he... Yeah. I think that... Yeah, that was definitely a run all the way. Man, I wish I could... Yeah, get this moved better. Still at commercial. Jeepers. Just saw the Bears did a Philly special. That's right. They didn't convert that last two-pointer, so they won 47-42. 6 touchdowns, 2 field goals, 30 first downs. Jeez Louise. Nearly 300 yards each. 283 on the ground, 293 in the air for 576. All right, handoff to Hunt goes for maybe a yard to the 12s, right up the middle. 2nd and 9 coming up. Come on, we're already looking at the playoff picture of the game. This is week 9 of 18. Why are we looking at that already? Yes, we know. Chiefs would be in. All right. 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Mahomes looking. Throws long. Down the field. Down the near sideline. Worthy. Incomplete. Good coverage by the Bills. 7:53 to go. Third and 9 coming up. Also 7:53 in the third. Yeah, if anything, Worthy grabbed the defender's jersey, Hairston. Well, they both grabbed each other's jersey. All right, 3rd and 9, deep in their own territory for the Chiefs. Still only down 8, though. 1 possession game. Back to pass, Mahomes. In the pocket, throws down the... Oh, my gosh. Kelsey, wide open, catches it at the 38 for a Chiefs first down. I don't know who blew the coverage here. It looks like... Yeah. Kelsey just found the seam in the zone, I guess. I don't know. He started to go to the right. Then he headed left, and then... Mahomes found him. You know, he was on the near hash mark and then cut it to the far numbers and caught it before he got there. 4 catches, 53 yards for Kelsey. Handoff up the middle. And that was Brashard Smith on the carry. Give him 4, bringing up a 2nd and 6. Did the Jaguars get that extra point? They did. So the Jaguars are up 13-9. Mahomes in shotgun. Worthy in motion. Back to pass. 3-man, 4-man rush. Throws short. Incomplete. Not sure what receiver he was throwing to. 3rd and 6 coming up. 6:22 to go. I'm wondering if they're talking about grounding here. Yep. This is going to be intentional grounding on Mahomes. Oh, he's saying his arm got hit. I was wondering if his arm got hit as well, but I couldn't tell. It looked more like a double clutch. There is nobody near you, Patrick. I don't know why you're saying your arm got hit. Nobody was close. They got you after the ball was out of your hand. Nice try, dude. Well, it's going to be 3rd and longer than 6, but I don't know what yet. 17, that's according to ESPN. 16, according to CBS. All right, 3rd and 16 with 6:22 to go. Are we ready or now what? The Chiefs are challenging this? They're not going to win it. Oh, it was tipped by the lineman. Oh, okay. Can you challenge this? Okay, I thought he was saying his arm got tipped, but no, the ball did get tipped. Nice of CBS to finally find the replay that shows this clearly. I don't know if they can challenge this. This might be the problem. Chiefs fans are booing because of the delay. Holy crap, they can't review it, and that ball was tipped. Holy cow, the Chiefs actually get screwed by the refs. I can't believe it. Yeah, his arm wasn't hit, but the ball was tipped, so it should not have been intentional grounding. Wow, really bad call by the refs. 3 receivers bunched to the far side. Back to pass. Mahomes going to get sacked back at the 25. And it'll be 4th and long. And the punting unit will take the field. Well, that changed the whole outlook there, that drive. I mean, and that down and distance. I mean, that was crazy. 4th and 25. 2 sacks for the Bills, 1 for the Chiefs. Ariza out there kicks it into the air. Booming kick taken at the 15 near hash mark. Shakir out of bounds at about the 25 or 26. 1st and 10 Bills with 5:31 to go. Yeah, now, well, still a long way to go, but they'll be talking about that play all week till next game. Raiders down 13-9, but they're in the red zone already. All right, what was the let's see real quick. Yeah, 13-9, Jaguars up, but the Raiders are 2nd and 4 at the Jacksonville 15. Rams all over the Saints in Inglewood, California, 34-10 in the fourth quarter. 12:40 to go. Dump off to Ashton Genty. He's got the first down and the touchdown. So the Raiders go back up 15-13 pending the extra point here. All right, extra point try for Carlson. It's up and good. 16-13 Raiders. Yeah, that Rams game is pretty much, it's got to be over, especially with the Saints. All over but the final margin of victory. Go Bills, says Ron Seeger. Hello, Ron. Thanks for being here. All right. 1st and 10. Handoff. Cook up the middle for maybe 3. Should be a 2nd and 7 coming up. James Cook. Cook has 15 carries for 73 yards. Kincaid, 5 catches for 92 yards and a touchdown. Allen, 18 for 21, 194 and a touchdown. 3 receivers to the far side. Cook in shotgun with him. Looks like in motion. Back to pass. They dump. Shakir has the first down and more and pushed out of bounds near midfield. That was a quick hitter. And another Bills first down. Yeah, thanks for chatting. I do appreciate it. All right. Back. They checked in on the Saints Rams. Yeah, I know there's only 3 games going, so. Each team has 4 plays of 20-plus yards, Bills and Chiefs. Chiefs and Bills, I mean. 3 receivers bunched to the far side. Fake the handoff to Cook. Allen rolls by the hash marks. Throws, dumps it off to Coleman, and he's out of bounds with another Bills first down. As they stop the clock briefly to spot it back in play. 1st and 10 into Chiefs territory. Yeah, Allen had to keep it alive by rolling to the far, between the far hash mark and the numbers. All right, Coleman takes a breather on the sideline. 1st and 10 at the Chiefs 40. Cook is lined up deep. Handoff between the hash marks. He moves forward for about 2, and we got some pushing and shoving late. 2nd and 8. No flags. It looked like 41. Is that Gillian and somebody on the Chiefs mixing it up? Chiefs guy was trying to toss him, though. Under 3 minutes in the third quarter. Shotgun again. He has Cook with him in the backfield. Back to pass. Looking. Throws. Downfield. Caught. Near the 10 by Moore. Number 18. I don't know if that's 1st and 10 or 1st and goal. Oh, sorry, Sam. I'm sorry to hear that. It is 1st and goal. They're just inside the 10. Handoff up the middle. Cook takes it down to about the 4, we'll say. Depending on the spot, maybe the 3. 2nd and goal coming up. Does that... Okay, so CBS puts goal in all caps. Does that look all right, I guess? Yeah. Handoff, Cook again. He is stopped about the 1. 3rd and goal on a run to the far hash mark. Handoff or no, not a handoff. I'm sorry. Allen kept it. Whoa, they didn't call. Okay, the far judge was marking him short. And then the near judge came in and called it a touchdown. That was very weird, but he's in. And so that other Allen touchdown was bizarre too, or they couldn't decide if he was in or not. This is a nut, man. He got clocked. And then 64 is the one that like grabbed him and shoved him in the end zone. I don't understand this. I'm sorry. I know it's all tush-push related, but they got to ban pushing and grabbing. I know you can't grab. All right, kick by Prater is good. Make it a 15-point lead now. 28-13 Bills, and now we're getting pushing and shoving, and some ref or umpire's cap got knocked off his head. You can't have that. And kickoff after a timeout. So Allen, that makes 2 rushing touchdowns for him. 4 carries, 12 yards. Yep. All right, Sam, welcome back. This was like borderline, like you could never, you can't grab somebody and drag them in, but he was like holding him and kind of walking him into the end zone. I mean, slight turn, but I just think the defense has a hard enough job. They're not blowing these plays dead anymore after forward progress. They tend to let these go. It's like throw the defense a bone and ban the assisting of the runner. But I don't know. I know everybody's gotten used to the way it's been for the last 20, 21 years. But, you know, oh well. I guess I'm just old school. Rams still up 34-10. 9:02 to go in the game. Looks like Stafford's still in there. 2nd and 9 from their own 9. Handoff up the middle. Gets it out to about the 15 to bring up 3rd and 3. Now we got 8:45 to go in that game. And in Vegas, 16-13 Raiders. Jaguars have the ball. 1st and 10 at the Raider 41. 7:43 to go. see where we're at. Handoff. That does not go anywhere. They bounce it to the outside. This is going to lose a lot of yards back to the 10. So with 8 minutes to go, the punting unit will come on for the Rams, but they are up 3 touchdowns and 3 2-point conversions. Swing pass to ETN. That does not get it on 1st and 10. Looks like he lost some yardage. 2nd down. Under 7.5 to go in Las Vegas. All right, we are back to Orchard Park, where the Bills now lead by 15 and will be kicking it off. Yeah, I know. That's the problem. They cannot officiate the tush-push with the false starts. Returned up the near numbers to the 20, 25, 30. Knocked out of bounds near the 35. That was Thornton, number 80 on the return at 1:27. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Or the Chefs, if you remember the old Snickers commercial. Actually, they redid that Snickers commercial. I shouldn't say the old one. All right. Jags only have 2 timeouts left. Clock rolling, 7:20. 1st and 10 at the Raiders' 30. Worthy in motion. Shotgun Mahomes fakes the handoff. Back to pass. And gets hit as he threw it. I think this will be incomplete. Maybe it's a fumble. Let's listen in to see what they called. I think it's incomplete. I think he was throwing it and got hit. Just barely. Yeah, just barely an incomplete pass. A little sooner, and that's a fumble. All right, 2nd and 10 from their own 39, near hash mark. And 3 receivers to the far side. Looks like Kelsey to the near side. Mahomes escapes the pocket near the sideline. Has to throw late down the middle and overshot Rice. Near midfield, close to the 45 for Buffalo. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 10. He just hasn't had any. The edge rush is getting to him. And he doesn't, oh my gosh, he got taken down after the throw out of bounds. Wow. Second half possessions, 9 plays, 17 yards, and had to send the punting unit on twice for the Chiefs. 3rd and 10, shotgun, back to pass. Mahomes throws, far sideline, caught. Hollywood Brown inside the 35. Nice throw and catch. The Chiefs finally get something going in the second half here, late in the 3rd quarter. Blown coverage, and Bishop was there to save the touchdown. Somebody got beaten badly. Mahomes was looking far sideline the whole way. Yeah, sorry, Sam. Sometimes I get the time screwed up. Thanks, though. All right, shotgun, back to pass. Mahomes looking, dumps it off. Believe that's Smith-Schuster for maybe 2. 2nd and 8 coming up. They don't have to snap it again in this quarter. But I don't know. Yeah, I guess they're going to think about it. 10 seconds to go. Whoop. My clock was a little fast. There we go. All right, that is the end of the 3rd quarter. 28-13 in favor of the Bills. And 3rd and goal coming up for the Jaguars from the 1. All right, receiver in motion. Oh, man. Lawrence stumbled, but he got the handoff, and the run up the gut is good for the touchdown. Tootin, the 1 yard touchdown run. So it should be 19-16, pending the extra point. Intentional. Wait, which one was intentional grounding? I don't remember. Yeah, sorry about the timer being off. Yeah, that was a heck of a catch, or a heck of a throw and catch. Mahomes to not Smith-Schuster, Hollywood Brown, 33 yards to the 33. Yeah, and Bishop got there to, prevent the touchdown and knock him out of bounds. So 20-16. Jaguars up. And I got to fix the clock before I forget. All right, there we go. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And if you have, thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you're new, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Hitting like and or subscribe will help with getting YouTube to recommend us to other potential viewers, and that will help us grow the channel. And I do thank you all. All right, we were 21-13 at half, and now it's 28-13 after 3 quarters. 2nd and 8 for the Chiefs at the Bills 31. Near hash mark. Shotgun. Back to pass. Pressure on. Mahomes is sacked back outside the 40. No, they mark him at the 39. So that's going to be about 3rd and 16 after the loss of, looks like Joey Bosa was there. He blew up the left tackle. Yep, it was all Joey Bosa. Another player fell down on top of him. All right, and they got, we got an injured Chief on the play too, a lineman, Taylor, 74. That might have been the guy that Bosa beat. They say 3rd and 17. All right. Maybe it was a loss of 9. All right. Yep, big sack. Thanks, Sin Ben Admin. Yeah, how many? Okay, we'll take a look at the box score. I think I'm going to get some water, too. 3 sacks now for 24 yards. Oops. Yes, acknowledge Chiefs fans care about the Chiefs, and that's probably about it. Beyond that, come on, Bills, says Sinbin Admin. I take it Sinbin Admin guessed Bills. All right, thanks, Sinbin Admin. Appreciate you. Wait, what was the fumble? Bills winning. Oh, Sam, I faced Raider. Thought it was a fumble. Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering. I'm wondering about the QB hits because, yeah, they've got 3 sacks, but he definitely has taken a beating today. And Kelsey took that shot just before halftime, incomplete. I mean, it's kind of a hospital ball by Mahomes. Kelsey had to reach back to try and get a hand on it, and then he just got popped in the chest. Uh-oh. What happened with the Raiders? Oh, okay. Oh, what a catch by Brock Bowers. Could have been a pick by somebody on the Jags. 1st and 10 Raiders at the 2:48 to go at the Jags 44. Back to pass. Geno with time. Dumps it off. And that is caught by 87. Oh, I'm blanking. It's not Bowers. Bowers is 89. Yeah, the Bills' defense has definitely dialed it up today. Oops, forgot. I got to get it to the 4th quarter now. 3rd and 17. Shotgun, back to pass. Mahomes throws near the 22. Near the first down for Worthy, but that was incomplete. Couldn't see around the players on the sideline. 4th and 17. What do you do here? I suppose a field goal makes it less than 2 touchdowns. Man, it's a tough catch, and I think Worthy would have been inches short if he had come up with it. Oh no, we got an injured Bill. I can't see. 55 is injured. He is not putting any weight on his right leg. 55 is Michael Hoecht, Hoecht. So he'll have to be replaced. Oh, yeah, Taylor was the previous play on the injury on the sack. All right. Regular season and postseason, Mahomes has never been less than 50%, and he's at 46% right now. 4th and 17 from the 40. They're going for it. Back to pass. And, play is blown dead. What was the call? Let me listen in. Was there a false start? Timeout? Buffalo took a timeout. Okay. That was the call. All right. First timeout charged to either team here early on in the 4th quarter. I was wondering why they blew it dead. Yeah, thanks, Ron. Sorry. I know I was a little slow. They were kind of slow to indicate to make the call, though, on TV as well. All right. We'll try it again. 4th, we got Kelsey. Who else is out there besides Mahomes, of course? Kelsey on the near side. Rice lining up on the far side. Shotgun. It looks like Hunt in the backfield with him. Worthy in motion. He heads back out. Back to pass. Mahomes has to roll. He's still between the hash marks. Throws down the middle. Caught wide open was Rice, and he's inside about the 10. This should be a 1st and goal. And Mahomes looked like he was hurt for a second, but he quickly got up and ran down, knowing the situation here. I don't know if this is 1st and 10 or 1st and goal. It's very close. Yeah, I think he's at the 11, 1st and goal. How the heck did Rice get this wide open? Yeah, that had to be something with the turf. There was a little bit of a tap on his back. Maybe Mahomes was having trouble with his shoe. Hunt takes it up the middle to maybe the 6. Should be about a 2nd and 5 coming up now. How did they get a timeout? I mean, how did they get a 1st down? All right, my clock is ahead. Sorry about that. Okay, Mahomes is at 13 of 27 currently. So, yeah, he's under 50%. But next completion, he'll be right back. Maybe that... Well, they call it 2nd and 6 from the 7. All right, I got to slow my clock a little bit. Shotgun back to pass. Mahomes steps up in the pocket. He moves forward. He's close to the first down, but he's at least a yard shy. Pickup of maybe 5. 3rd and 1 coming up. Oh, excuse me. Let's see where they marked him. All right, 3rd and 1, 12:25 to go. All right. Deep back is Hunt. It's a handoff up the middle. He's close, but they're going to mark him short. This is going to be 4th. He didn't get much of a gain there. They pretty much got to go for it. We're under 12 minutes. Hunt just, oh yeah, that wasn't even close. That was a pretty generous spot, I think. I don't know. Under 12 to go. Clock is rolling. 4th and 1. Trailing by 15. 4th and 1 from the Bills, 2 for the Chiefs. 2 receivers near side. Rice in motion to the far side. Handoff to Hunt. Again, he's got the touchdown right up the gut at 11:32. (28-19). I guess they'll go for 2, which doesn't make any sense to me because if you fail, then you're going to be down 9. But I'm sure analytics are saying go for 2, but I don't understand it. Just my opinion. 0 for 1 on 2-point conversions this season for the Raiders took the lead 23-20 with under 2 to go. Jags ball. Shotgun. Mahomes back to pass. Throws over the middle. Caught, by Kelsey for the 2-pointer. And we are back to a 7-point game. Just like that. I don't know. But if you miss it, then you're down 9. Then you have a 2-possession game. I don't get it. Yep. Yeah, timeout, Bills. Yeah, first at the 11. I don't know how the heck they picked up that first down. How Rice got that wide open on what it ended up being 4th and 17. Yeah, and then that 3rd and 1, they stuffed them, and 4th down right up the gut, and then Kelsey for the 2-point conversion. All right, Lawrence keeps it, takes it to the 50. There's less than a minute to go, 45 seconds. Raiders have all 3 timeouts. Jaguars have 2, but I think they may have just used one. Rams are in kneel down formation, so they should win. They do win 34-10. All right. Oh, let's check in on the early hockey. Blue Jackets Islanders about to start the 3rd, 1-1. We got a final from Utah, Lightning 4, Mammoth 2. 2 more games yet. 2 at 7 and 1 at 6. And this one's the one in progress. All right, so just 2 NFL games going. This 3-point game in Vegas. Jags have 1 timeout. 2nd and 7. Lawrence completes it over the middle. And just enough for the first down inside the 40 and out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. Jones, number 13, on the catch for the first down. And Yeah, I would think they're in Little's field goal range, but, maybe they take a shot. Maybe they can get close enough to take a shot at the end zone. All right, back to Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Kickoff coming up for the Chiefs. Shotgun, back to pass. Lawrence looking. Was that a catch? No, incomplete. So 2nd and 10, 33 seconds to go. Here's the kick by Butker. Taken at the 1, up the far numbers, and to the 25, maybe the 26 before. Nope, still pushing the pile out to the 30. I stand corrected. And they'll stop the clock at 11:21. 1st and 10, Bills with the 7-point lead. They have 2 timeouts. Chiefs have all 3. All right. Lawrence, shotgun, back to pass on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket, runs towards the middle, and slides down at the 29. They still have a timeout left. I think Cohen wanted a roughing the passer late hit. Allen fakes the handoff, rolls out, looking, keeps it, gets to the 35, slides down. Oh, he took a headshot. Where's the penalty? Well, he didn't seem upset. It'll be 2nd and, let's see how many yards. 2nd and 4, they gave him a carry of 6. Okay. Allen did a little fake to try and draw the call, so it was not a headshot. So they rightfully didn't call it. 3rd and 5 for the Jags, 26 seconds. Handoff to Cook, takes it to the near numbers. It's going to be close to the 1st down. I think they're signaling 3rd and inches, though. All right. Back to pass. Lawrence, 3rd and 5. Throws down the field. Overshot his target in the end zone. That'll bring up 4th and 5 with 20 seconds. Allen on a keeper, and believe he has the 1st down. Yeah, looks like it. 1st and 10. Bills trying to grind the clock. Field goal is up and good. We are tied at 23 in Vegas. I don't know. They're showing the replay of the 68-yarder. Gosh darn it. I got fooled. My bad. Hold on. 11 seconds to go. Jags out of timeouts. Carry by Cook to the far sideline and pushed out of bounds after a 1st down with 9:31 to go. And let's see. Should be a 1st down. All right, here's the field goal. 48-yarder. Oh, bad snap. The holder had trouble. It's up and just slips in the upright. Now we're tied at 23 with 16 seconds to go. Wow. Yeah, that ball was flat on the ground. The holder did a good job. Cook went nowhere up the middle, 2nd and 10. Under 9 to go, 8:50. So with 16 seconds to go, it's tied. Shotgun, back to pass. Allen pressured, and he is taken down for a sack back at the 49. This will be a 3rd and 14, depending on the spot. Somebody was on the ground, and he couldn't get over the top of him. I think it was a safety that blitzed. Yeah, untouched. No, and then it forced him into 22, and he didn't see him. He was laying on the ground. I don't know what happened there. Kickoff in Vegas. Returned up the far numbers to the 30, short of the 35 at the 34 with 10 seconds to go. Shotgun back to pass. Allen under pressure, and he gets taken down inside Bills territory. It's going to be 4th and long. 4th and, they say 18. I thought it was a loss longer than that, but they ground some clock. Oh, shoot, Alex. I didn't hear that. I knew it was bad. I knew it was his right knee, and dang it. I would have guessed out for the year. All right, thanks, Alex. Yeah, I hadn't had a chance to look. Oh, that's a bummer for Tucker Kraft. And they just got rid of a tight end when they made a roster move. They had 4. Kick is in the air by the Bills punter. Fair caught at the 14. And the Chiefs, with all 3 timeouts and plenty of time, can get tied up in this game on this possession. Just have to go 75 or 76 yards, make it. Oh, man. They need Luke Musgrave to step up in his absence then. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It. Yeah, the Bills taking those sacks, that hurt. Yep. He was having a great year, too. It wasn't just last week. He was having a phenomenal season. His yards after catch are like off the charts for a tight end, or maybe only tight ends, but all right, overtime in Vegas. All right, let me try to eat real quick, too. Yeah, we had a lot of injuries too. Golden left the game. Banks, a lineman, left the game. O-lineman and a defensive lineman, and we were getting gashed on the run too. All right, well, back to this game. At the 13, handoff up the middle to Hunt. He spins out of a tackle, takes a hit, and gets out past the 20. That should have been less than 5, and he turned it into 8 or 9. 2nd and 8 coming up from the 21. Stupid Bears won, too. All right. 2nd and 2 from their own 21, near hash mark. 2 receivers each side. Rice in motion. Handoff to Hunt. Bounces it to the far numbers for a short gain. Maybe no gain. Oh, I did the math bad. Hold on. We got a holding flag on the Chiefs, so never mind. It'll be 2nd and 12. The clock stops at 5:59. So scratch that. I did the math wrong in my head, too. It was a gain of 8, and I said 2nd and 8 instead of 2nd and 2. Rousseau got held for the Bills. Missed who did the holding. All right. Second and 12, back at their own 11. Shotgun, back to pass, 4-man rush. Mahomes dumps it off to Kelsey at the 20, stiff arm, and dives for the first down. How is Kelsey not covered? I mean, believe me, I know as a Packer fans, we have trouble. We have trouble with defending tight ends. It's currently and historical, but my goodness. Yeah, it should be enough for the first down. At the Chiefs 23. Under 5 to go, though. Handoff up the middle. Goes nowhere. 2nd and 10. Not sure why you're playing lip service to the run game right here and why it's not Kareem Hunt. That was Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And we got another Chiefs lineman limping, number 76. So 2nd and 10, 4:43 to go. And I'm assuming this guy is going to have to be removed from the game. You can't just hobble around, have them blow the whistle, and stay in the game. Yeah. 66 subs in for 76. Jaguars have a 2nd and 11 in overtime, 9:20 to go in the overtime. Each team gets 2 timeouts. Oh, they're in Raiders territory, just like outside the 45. This is like 11 and a half. Lawrence back to pass. And I think they pick up the first down. They sure did. What is going on in this Bills game? By the way, the Bills had a late call. And Buffalo took a timeout. Yeah, their defense wasn't set again. They better hope their offense doesn't need these timeouts late in the game. They got 1 left. I don't know what is going on with McDermott. Hey, Piggy Wiggly. Hey, it's fine, Sam. Let Piggy celebrate Ohtani's World Series win. Looks like ETN carried it for another first down. Jags still driving. Quick drive, though. Game 8. That's a good one. They played 8 games. It was called that 18-inning third game. Oh, dump-off pass hit a Bills lineman. That should be illegal touching. I mean, they would decline it. They were trying to dump it to the running back. How is that not a... It hit him in the helmet. This should be a penalty. It wasn't tipped. He was throwing for 24, and it hit a Chiefs lineman in the helmet. Shouldn't that be illegal touching? All right, well, whatever. It's third down. I don't understand that. With 4:27 to go. 3 receivers. Rice coming in motion. No, he goes back out. Shotgun, back to pass. Mahomes unloads down the far side and picked off at the 35 by the Bills. And are they going to say he was down? I guess he was down by contact. Yeah, into coverage. Bad throw by Mahomes, if I must say so myself. Huge. Wait a minute. Kelsey? Yeah, Kelsey has 4 for 66. She was making a joke, Sam. She was just joking. I don't watch baseball. I'm happy for people who are happy about the baseball, but I have no interest in it. I don't know. I would have thought that would have been illegal touching on the Chiefs. It hit a lineman in the helmet, but I don't know. Handoff to Cook. He gets at least, nope, it's only going to be a gain of 2 to the 35, 2nd and 8. And no timeout signaled yet for the Chiefs. 4 minutes to go. Chiefs have all 3 timeouts. 1st and goal, now 2nd and goal for the Jaguars. Just outside, like about the 1, looks like. Their handoff. Oh, no, they lost yardage. It's 2nd and goal from like the 3 or 4. Allen in shotgun. Back to pass. Dumps it off. Kincaid catches it, and he's got a 1st down, I believe. And I would think after the next play, the Chiefs would start using their timeouts. They're trying. They just got a 1st down. That's huge. It's okay, Piggy. Don't bother me. I know. I'm just not into it. I can't help it. I've been out of baseball for 15 years, and I tried to get back into it this year, and it's just not for me. And I can't live stream it because I can't risk doing an 18-inning, 7-hour game. Handoff to Cook up the middle. He's near the midfield. That'll bring up 2nd and 4 after about a gain of 6. And I think we finally get a Chiefs timeout at 2:45. Huge turnover by Mahomes. 3rd and goal from the 1. I think Lawrence kept it. Is he in? They're going to have to unpack the pile. No signal by the refs yet. Oh, no. I think he's short. Under 4 minutes to go. Boy, I don't know. How can you even see where he was? There were so many Raiders on top of him. Like, there isn't a clear angle of him being in. I'm wondering if Cohen wants a review. Still at timeout in the Buffalo game. All right, well, we're back. So 2nd and 4, 2:45 to go. Handoff to Cook. He gets 2, and that'll bring up 3rd and 2. 2:39, clock stopped by the Chiefs' 2nd timeout. All right, so the Jags used a timeout. I think all reviews are up in the booth for overtime anyways. Actually, they only gave him a gain of 1, 3rd and 3 coming up. Big play in Buffalo coming up. Big play in Las Vegas coming up. Not sure which to watch here. No World Baseball Classic. The baseball's too long. What about weather delays, rain delays? That's why I don't do it too. Allen rolls out, completes a pass to Cook for a 1st down. He slides down before, they marked him inbounds, and I think, or no, maybe he stepped out. At any rate, it's a 1st and 10 for the Bills with 2:31 to go. Nice rollout by Allen to the near sideline. They tried to cover Cook, but they could not get there in time. And a heads-up slide down. Yeah, his butt was down before he slid out. I think Lawrence may have leaped into the end zone. This is going to be a tough call. Oh, yeah, he got it. That should be a touchdown, Jags. All right, the Chiefs did use their last timeout, so he did not go out of bounds. One more first down, and that should be it for the game. Even if they don't get one, the Chiefs won't have a lot of time, and they're out of timeouts. Extra point is good. 30-23, Jags. .324 in OT left. Handoff to Cook up the middle. Got maybe a yard or two. That should take us down to the 2-minute warning. Yeah, Bills got to keep pace with the Patriots. Oh, wait a minute. Why is the clock? Oh, I was going to say, I thought they stopped the clock at 2:05. That's your 2-minute warning. Second and maybe, probably at least 9 coming up. Yeah, 2nd and 9 from the Chiefs 37 after the 2-minute warning. All right, in Jacksonville. Do I have this? Did they join this game in progress? Yeah, on Fox? I kind of doubt it. I'm going to go check real quick. I doubt it. They probably signed off already. Yep. All right. So, sorry, Red Zone. I won't be able to go to that game because I don't get it. All right. Kickoff in Vegas. Out to the 40, 45, 50, and down to the Jaguars' 44-yard line. What on earth was that, Jacksonville? Just what the Raiders needed. Looked like the kicker slowed him down, otherwise he would have been gone. That was Mostert on the return, the former Niner and Dolphin running back. I don't either. I don't want to tell Rhonda that, though. Catch by Bowers to about the 40. 3:07 to go in the overtime. So if you're the Raiders, say you get the touchdown, what do? Kick it for the tie or go for 2? I mean, they still got a long way to go. They're only at the 40. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Did I forget to do a poll today? Gosh darn it. I did, didn't I? Oh, missed opportunity. Sorry, guys. I was rushed. Oh, Geno gets sacked back at the 45. This is going to be 3rd and 10 at least. With 2:22 to go in overtime. Rams, Eagles, or Bills? No, Packers are going to, well, not after today, I guess. All right, handoff. They push the pile. They still push the pile. You know, you'd think after all that, they're going to mark him back at the 35, and he gained 3 more yards. So what's the call here? They give him 2, 3rd and 7, but they kept then why let the pushing and shoving of the pile continue? If you're not going to give him the yardage, you just wasted time that the Chiefs need too. I don't understand that call. So if they pick up the first down, it's definitely over. And even if they don't, the Chiefs aren't going to have a lot of time to work with. And now the Bills are going to use their last timeout at 1:11. Both teams out of timeouts. All right, cut to the Raiders game. What are we doing, Red Zone? Rockies, yeah. Hopefully, the Rockies avoided being the worst team at least. We can keep that on the White Sox, who deserve it. So I just tease you, don't do base. Oh, yeah, I know. NPB. All right. Like I said, we'll have to see the ham fighters or whatever. 3rd and 7. Allen hands it off to Cook. He puts it between the hash marks down to the 34. It'll bring up 4th down and 6. Under a minute to go. There's going to be, if they take a delay a game, there's still going to be 25 seconds on the clock. I don't think you want to kick a field goal here. That would be about a, oh, they are. Oh, my gosh. For Prater. Yeah, this is a, here's the snap. The kick is up and just, no, off the upright, no good. And the Chiefs get good field position. What are you doing? 22 seconds to go. Why would you send Prater out there? That had to be about a 52-yarder. Yeah, he bunged or doinked it off the right upright. What are we doing, Buffalo? I would have just tried to pin them back, even if you send it out of the back of the end zone, make them go 80 yards. Now they're at the 42, 1st and 10. All right, Raiders are at the 20. Back to pass. Mahomes rolls to the far sideline. Caught near the 40 by Worthy. The Bills 40. 1st and 10. 17 seconds to go. What are we... Am I missing something here? I mean, with all the blocked field goals we've had this year, and then you miss it and you give it to them at the 42? Are you insane? I don't get it. Would have been better just to have Allen run around and chuck it deep and use up more clock than to send the field goal unit on. At least you wouldn't have given him 8 yards. Mahomes back to pass, throws left sideline, but that's out of bounds. He was just trying to save some clock and give up on the play. 2nd and 10. I don't understand. I'm like in shock. I mean, I know there's still high percentage, and Mahomes took another hit. Oh, man, this day was really bad enough for the Packers, though. And if Kraft is done for the year, that takes a big chunk of your offense away off the table. A big weapon and a good blocker. Shotgun back to pass. Mahomes at the 50. Steps forward to the 45. Chucks it to the end zone and just tipped away from Thornton. He was there. It was a good pass. We got 3 seconds to go. Two defenders converged and somebody knocked it away. They had him high and low. It was it was Bishop behind him who knocked it out of his hands. They got very lucky. I mean, great defensive play and coverage there. 1st and goal for the Raiders. Did Genty? No, Genty didn't get in, so maybe it's 2nd and goal now. All right, probably the last play. 3rd and 10, barring a defensive penalty. Mahomes back at his 45, chucks a moon ball, and it's knocked down at the 5. The game's over. I forgot to start the clock. 2nd and goal with 20 seconds to go in overtime, and I might not get the end of this game now either. Even though my local Fox is not showing it. So Chiefs 21, Bills 28 is your final. Pretty good game. It ended in 3 hours. That's what you like for football. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna would really like to see the end of this other game, but I think that's gonna be it, which is ridiculous because the international market will get the end of this game, but we won't in America. All right, hold on. 2nd and goal from the 2.5-yard line. Smith back to pass, looking, throws over the middle, caught for the touchdown. That is Brock Bowers, and they're going for 2. Going for 2-point with 16 seconds to go. So touchdown, Brock Bowers on a catch over the middle. All right, we'll see what happens here. Yeah, Raiders going for the win. And I'm wondering if the Jags will use their timeout. I mean, this is the game either way. The 16 seconds don't matter. Gino, yeah, I knew it. We're going to get a timeout. Not sure who took it. I would assume. And I don't get audio on this. Gosh darn it. Well, we'll at least bring this up on ESPN. What the heck is wrong? Why aren't the scores up there? NFL.com. What? Where? Huh? Score. All right. 2-point attempt, finally. Jags out of timeouts. Shotgun, Gino, back to pass. Looks, blocked at the line of scrimmage. The Jags win 30-29. Oh, my goodness. Gino got it knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Yes, Sam is right. Jags win. Wow. Man, I guess I don't blame the Raiders for going for it. You're 2-5 on the season. Knocked down at the line. Holy crap. That's the final. 30-29. No other finals to report in the NHL. Blue Jackets and Islanders tied at 2 with 1:02 to go. All right, we'll do a quick wrap-up on the stats. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so before you head out. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you all. Mahomes 15-34, so he was under 50% for the first time in his career. A 250, no touchdowns and a pick, and took 3 sacks. 11 for 49 and a touchdown for Hunt. Rice had a rushing touchdown as well. Those were 2 of their 3 touchdowns. Where? Oh, that's right. They had 2 field goals and a 2-point conversion. Butker 2 field goals, a long of 46, and they got a 2-point conversion. Rice, 4 catches for 80, led the way. Kelsey, 4 for 66. Brown, 2 for 73. Josh Allen, 23 of 26, 273 yards and a touchdown. He took 3 sacks, not as many yards, though. Cook, 27 for 114. He had a phenomenal day. Allen, 2 rushing touchdowns, and Ty Johnson, 1. Kincaid caught the 1 touchdown. He had 6 for 101, a touchdown and a long of 47. Shakir, 743. The sacks were by McDuffie, Chennai, or is that Chenal? Half a sack, Karloftis and Galat. And a tackle for a loss additionally for Nick Bolton. For the Bills, we had Rousseau and Hocht, half a sack. Bosa and Benford a sack. Bosa a tackle for loss. Bishop a tackle for loss. And Phillips a tackle for loss. Maxwell Hairston with the 1 interception. That's going to do it. Hope to see you in less than an hour. About 45 minutes for Seattle Seahawks at Washington Commanders. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you all. Until next time, Sinbin Stream wishing you all well, and bye-bye.